Didn't do the one thing I said I was gonna do today. Fuck.
Ooh, I'm here.
Give me just a second. I meant to do something before raid, and it did not. Nothing of consequence. It's just.
This is totally an appropriate place to be dancing.
Ah, beautiful.
Wow, oh my gosh.
Fancy.
Indeed, I do try to be fancy every once in a while.
Is this a third-party program, maybe?
No, it's not. It's a macro. And I can change it up as needed. Okay. No, funny enough, I still have like my old like Sophia partner macros, so I just had to pick a couple of those and fix them up a little bit. Okay. So we are going to go over a little bit of phase 3, and hopefully that way people have a fairly decent understanding, so that way like once we get there we're not just like immediately scrambling and trying to figure everything out. I would probably open up the toolbox if you don't have it open already, pretty please. And we're just gonna kind of break it down step by step before I start throwing out markers and colors and everything, so. That one. These are old, okay. Actually set a marker down here, maybe. I have just realized that technically these markers are not north and south because this arena, north is over here apparently. That's okay.
Oh yeah, but visually the arena marker.
That's funny.
It's nicer this way.
I didn't realize that until I just looked at the video app. Okay. So we're just kind of gonna break it down real quick, just very slowly. So when we get to phase 3, what's gonna happen is Zad is going to vote the boss, and he is going to face itself, and everyone is going to go stack on the button. So if you are not Zad, you should be stacked on the button. As we're doing this, he is going to throw out the debuffs. There are going to be 3 1s, 2 2s, and 3 3s. While the 1s are positioning, he's going to start his Nash and Lash, or Lash and Nash cast. It's just an out or an in, or an in and an out. For the 1s and the 3s, because the 1s and the 3s are the people that may potentially get an arrow. They don't always get arrows, but if there is arrows, it's always a duo, so you won't have an up arrow without a down arrow. The way we're doing it is the down arrow is going to be on the western side, so if you're looking at the boss, it's going to be on the right side. The up arrow will be on the eastern side. The reasoning for this is essentially you just have to face westward regardless of what arrow you have. So if you have the up arrow, it will place appropriately. If you have the down arrow, it's going to place behind you appropriately. As the ones are placing their tower, you do need to pay attention to whoever is on the sides. Because my one side folks, you guys are going to be the ones that are going to soak the 2 towers. So if you're on the side, you will soak a 2 tower. The remaining 1 person who has not yet soaked it, or they don't have to soak a tower until the 3 towers go out. And then the 2 people, like, we'll get there. The 2s, you guys are gonna put your towers out here. You're just gonna soak the 3 tower on the same side that you put your 2 tower on. That's kind of the easiest way to do it. So the order of the operations is find your debuff. Ones, get ready to place your tower, and then it's the out or the in. There's a stack that goes off back here as well at the same time, so that if you are not a 1, you would come to the stack once the 1s go out. And then...
Does he turn during all that? Like, is that...
Because I think he's casting the entire time, right?
Yeah, and I say while he's casting Gnash and Lash, he won't turn, but I believe he will turn when the stack goes off.
Oh.
So,
watch Hector's video, so it's all just
True north. This is facing north, right?
Yeah. Anywho, so the one towers get placed, and then say like it's Nash going off, so Nash would be the out, so we'd start with out, and then the 3s would go to soak the 1 towers. So the 3 people would come here to soak the 1 towers, and then at this point, Lash would go out, which is the donut. So everyone who is not soaking a tower, you guys would be in here, in the middle. And then the 2 people, you guys would come out and you would place your towers out here respectively, while the 3 people, I probably should have left the 3 markers, but that's okay, or these markers. The people who are soaking these towers, make sure that once you have soaked your tower, you face outwards. That way the Nidhogg clone points his AoE outwards.
Yes, after you take a tower, you bait.
Yeah.
Bait out.
Basically,
Yes.
if you ever soak a tower, there's always a bait. So it's
Correct.
soak and bait. Always
Yeah.
soak and bait.
Yeah, so you soak, you bait your AoE out, and then you can come back to the group, and then the 2s will drop their towers. Whoever was the side ones will soak these ones and also bait them out. Pray for ranged or healers. And then, yeah, the line AoEs will go out, and then the 1 folks will come and soak their towers. They will bait, and then as they are baiting, the 3 folks are going to place their towers. So there is not a Nash or Lash with the 3 towers. Yes, when the clone starts glowing, that is when you can move.
Yeah, as a note, if you are soaking...
Oh wait, I lied. There is a
both
Nash
the
and
2
Lash there,
towers,
just kidding.
If you are the ones who are soaking the 2 towers, you have to soak the tower, bait the clone, but you also have to run back into the stack like very quickly.
Yeah,
like,
if you're a 2, you might want to pop sprint.
No, if you're
I'm sorry, if you're a 1. I apologize. If you're a 1 baiting if you're a 1 soaking the 2 towers, what I meant to say, and baiting, because you'll be kind of like, the towers will be here, and then you'll kind of be like out here, so you kind of gotta like book it back in place.
Yeah, because the way the timing works out is when the clone starts doing its frontal AoE, you only have like maybe a couple seconds to get into the stack, and the stack definitely needs at least 5 people.
Right.
So without those tower soakers, there'll only be 3 people at the stack.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's gonna do. Does he always do a Nash and Lash after the second one, or can it be Lash and then Nash? Do you know, Rio?
It's whether he does
It's always random.
Nash and Lash or Lash and Nash, it's actually completely random.
Okay.
So he could do Lash and Nash twice in a row.
Right. So even more prudent if you are baiting over here and he is in the process of casting Lash and Nash. Lash is the donut, so you got to get in real quick, and then you would take the stack. Now, obviously, if it's Nash, we would bait it out here, and it's fine. After the first Nash and or Lash goes off, the 3s would place their towers, same as the 1s. If you have an arrow pointing down, you'll be on this side. If you have an arrow pointing up, you'll be on this side, looking west. If you don't have an arrow, you will be here. The one that's going to get tricky for the 1s and the 3s is when there are no arrows. I don't really have a good order of operation for if there's no arrows, so just don't
well,
spread out that suck? I don't know.
Okay, so good thing you brought that up, because one thing that we can do to resolve that confusion is when the numbers first come out, people can actually physically pre-position their bodies to where they're going to go. So if I have like 1, then, and if I'm already here, then the 2 other ones can spread out to over here and over there, like visually.
Right. Now,
so then everyone is calling kind of a spot.
Right. I think I would probably prefer if we have a melee job, whether that be tanks or the melees, get first dibs on this one, and then range can have first dibs on the sides. Because that way we'll have melee uptime for when the 2s have to get soaked, ideally. Because then it would be range soaking the 2 tower if they're on the sides.
Ooh, I mean, I appreciate that for sure, but at the same time, I feel like, oh man, I think I'm still working on this with my other static too, but ooh, I don't know. At this point of the mechanic, I almost would rather prefer to just play it safe and just be like, okay, everyone just, like, if you're in a spot and it's good, just stay there. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. I just know the DPS check on Nidhogg is tight.
It is really tight.
It is very tight. And we can't use LB on Nidhogg.
You cannot use LB. So. You have to save it for later.
Alrighty. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, there's a lot to go through, so it's very good that we're at least physically doing a mock-up example in here. It will help a lot.
All right. So the way this is gonna work.
Ready for the exam.
We are ready for the exam. Okay.
Sorry, I was asleep. What happened?
Well, that's
Shut up.
unfortunate. Oh, both of my melee are side. Oh wait, no, go for Iza too. Okay, never mind. Okay, so
Oh,
Rio, you are a 3, yes.
Okay, that's.
Am
totally
I
fine.
missing a 3? I am. I have an extra 2.
Yeah, because
my markers are not perfect. I'm sorry.
No,
What is
you
the chain
should be a 3 chain, not a 2 chain.
I think the chains are a 3.
Let me just give me 1 second. I'll manually change you to a 3 real quick while I adjust my macro.
Oh my god, they need another set of markers that
I need an ignore 3 is what I need for this actually. Bind 3. Okay. So the way this is going to work, for this round, my chain folks, you guys are gonna have an up arrow. And Vina and I are gonna have a down arrow.
Okay, so group 1 has arrows and group 3 has arrows.
Yeah, I just want to practice. We're just gonna practice the arrows first, You are group 1. So if you have a 1, you are our 1 tower baits. If you have a 2, you are a 2 tower bait. If you have a 3, I have too many 2s though, right? Yeah, I do have too many 2s. God damn it.
No. Oh, wait.
There's 3 2s as well. That's what I get for copying this macro.
No, I was originally a circle. Sorry.
Well, no, you're a circle. Oh, did you change to something?
I accidentally changed it, yeah.
Yeah, you sabotaged it.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, you have to stay circle because you're a 3. If you have a circle, just know you're in group 3.
Okay.
I don't have another 3.
And then because I have circle as 3, that means I'm taking the what's it called? I'm dropping the south tower, right?
Correct, because you don't have an arrow. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so that is going to be south, and then debuffs are going out. So my 1s go to your tower spots.
So the first 1, 2, 3 group.
That includes you too, Fuzz. You're a 1. Yep.
Oh, you have. Oh, right. Okay.
All right, and then let's say he is casting Nash. So make sure everybody is out. And there's going to be a stack that goes off. And now we're going to move in for the Lash. And at this point, the 3s are going to go soak the 1 towers and make sure you are on the inside. So Rio, you would soak the north one, right? Or the south one, I guess, technically speaking, right?
You're at 3, Rio.
Yes. All right. So then we are soaking our tower, and our Nidhogg guys are coming out, and we are baiting, and our 2s are going to go place their towers appropriately. I gotta back up here. Okay, so 2s have placed and everyone else is moving in, so that way we don't get cleaved. Now the 1s that were on the side, you guys are gonna go soak your 2 tower. Good job. And now we're baiting, and he's in the process of casting a Lash or Nash. So we are going in, and we are placing our towers on the kind of facing in his hitbox. So that way we don't get hit by the Lash. And then the 3rd towers are placed, and then we're gonna move out real quick for the Nash. And then my 1 and 2s are gonna go soak the tower. Oh, I have the wrong markers. If it would help if I had the right markers. I'm sorry. There we go. Good job. Good job, team. And that's how that mechanic works. And now we get to do...
We're going to one-shot this.
I believe it. I fully believe it. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to change the markers around so that way people can practice. We're going to do it a couple times. That is obviously a very slow-mo version. Oh, there's a... Since he did the Lash first, everyone that was stacked in the center, we didn't have to worry about the stack. But in the event that he does a Nash on the second set, we will need to be stacked kind of like right here. I think I did everything right, Rio. I don't know. My brain's not really working right now.
This is... What's it called? Everything you said so far has been correct.
Oh, I did miss the 3s. Or rather, the 2s and the 1, I should say. There is going to be a bait. And then he is going to face someone randomly to do a Drachenlance cast. Make sure you get behind him. Because it's not targeted. And then...
the Drachenlance happens after all this nonsense is done.
Yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. But if we do get to that, just be aware. And then... We'll talk about towers later. Did you have something else to say, Rio? I'm sorry.
I would say, because I know you said you were going to face... I know you said you were going to face the boss...
South?
You were going to face the boss south. I'm just thinking, because, like, I would really genuinely recommend.
I mean, you've
that-
seen
'cause
this
for the-
phase, so.
Yeah, it's just because like, I mean, it works for my group because at least like doing it that way, it's just like there's a little bit less thinking involved and it's more like visually just looking. So like because if you have him facing south, then I mean I guess it could still work out. It could be okay. It's just people would have to be careful about positioning south.
What's the purpose of facing south, if I can ask?
I don't want people to get cleaved by autos. So, because his auto attack is a cleave, just like Thornton's. Not only that, but it allows folks to pre-position for the stack north, regardless of whatever marker you're gonna get first.
Well, isn't it a line cleave?
It is a line cleave.
It is.
I could
line.
point it like 45 degrees.
Yeah,
maybe.
like you could point him east or west. It doesn't really matter. My thinking of having him facing south was to, because again, not that it really matters because there's a lot of movement in this phase, but it was to also save our melee from having to use their true norths right off the bat.
You know, I feel
Because
like
you guys are gonna have to use it during all of this tower garbage, so.
I actually appreciate that for sure. I just feel like for the positioning, it's just like I think facing him north might actually still be better because then so this is what's going to happen, because if we face him north, then what people can do is like even before the numbers come out, we can actually all sort of pre-position in like a rough spread like out here on like the east, south, and west, even before the numbers come out. And then once the numbers come out, it's like more often than not, it actually can kind of work out where it's like, oh, there's a 3-1 here, and there's a 3-1 here, and there's a 3-1 over here, like. And so, by virtue of that, like by visually seeing like all the numbers pre-positioning before the arrows come out, it just takes out like one less step of thinking. Where it's just like, oh, like, if I've got 3 and stuff like that, I have to like scramble. It's like, no, I'm already in the spot that I'm calling. And then, because of how the arrows work, if your group gets circled, then ain't nobody gotta move their positions. You basically only have to swap positions.
Right.
If you have arrows and stuff like that. But, even if regardless of whether, like, if you got arrows regardless, you would have to move your positions anyway. So, but at least by doing it that way, there are scenarios where it's like, oh, it just worked out, so I don't have to move my position anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do. It don't matter to me.
So, for example, like, okay, how about this? Everyone, aside from Zad up north, everyone do like a rough spread on the south, east, west side. Like just roughly spread out. And then Zad is obviously in the north because he's tanking.
Right.
And so, at least by like doing this way, and then if you popped up your marker macro, like that sets everyone's numbers and stuff. See, so then it's like, oh, so like Fuzz is already on the what's it called? See, he's already called a spot essentially by being here.
Right. So like if
And
Vina
then Vina
and I
also-
didn't have arrows, like we would just take this one.
Exactly. And then so then everyone can just like, the only time you need to move for numbers is if like, oh, if there are 2 1s on this side, then one of the ones would just adjust to whichever side didn't have a 1 on their side.
Yeah, right,
Are we
Vina.
still-
Oh, go
Are we
ahead.
still
Go first.
stacking north?
No.
No,
well, once
After.
once the numbers go out, if you don't have a 1, then yeah, you would still stack north.
Yeah, so while the numbers are out, there's a pretty long period like there's a pretty long grace period, where like we don't need to stack north just yet. So at this point, he'll still be casting Dive from Grace, and then after the Dive from Grace cast finishes, that's when the arrows will go out. And then once that goes out, that's when everyone's like, okay, the people that can stack north, stack north.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's also when people call out like, oh, ones have arrows or threes have arrows, or twos can actually also get arrows as well.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so but because of the rule that we have established, we already know it's like, oh, if the two has an up arrow,
Yeah,
they would
just
side.
be on this side, and then if you would
And
have a
then
down arrow, you'd be on this
you'd be on
side, and
that
then you would
side.
just look west accordingly. I did not realize
Yeah.
twos could have the arrow. Okay.
They can.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Every 1, 2, and 3 can all get arrows, but at least with 2, it's just like 2 is probably the trickiest one. Hold on, wait.
Well, is the 2 not straddling the hitbox like the other ones?
No, twos are gonna be up here in the north.
Well, okay, yeah, because the 2s they can go a bit closer. It's a bit tricky because if they have circle, then whatever, that's totally fine. But if they have arrows, because arrows, the distance that the tower travels based on up or down, it's like not quite as far, like not quite the distance between one marker to another marker. So if you have arrows, you have to slightly move inward.
Like the radius of its hitbox, right?
Like the distance that your tower will jump based on if you have an up or down arrow.
Yeah.
So if let me think. Right. So let's say this is the marker that we have in the arena. If you have an up or down arrow as a 2 group person, the way my group handles it is like you basically move inward, like mentally, like one marker length, and then you just face west, pretty much. And then that usually works out as long as the north group stays really tightly stacked, which is really important. Then it should be fine. Like they won't get clipped, but because you can't. You actually can't put the 2 towers too far out either, because if you do, they won't make it in time for the stack.
Yeah,
but,
like these markers might be a little far out, so.
No. No. These markers are totally fine. It's just I'm saying like for the timing in general is like even when it's close, it can feel really tight. Like when I did it, it's like basically if you're the east-west 1 tower people soaking the 2 towers, doing the soaking bay for the 2 towers here, it's essentially like you have to move right as the clones, like once you see the cast bar on the clone, you have to book it to the stack like right away. You can't dilly-dally.
And to answer your question, Vina, yeah, the markers from phase 2, the ones we use on Thornton, are going to be the ones up. The ones I have up right now are just kind of to signify the tower placement.
Oh right, because we are using the oh shit, I forgot. We're using the edge markers, right? Like all the markers are fully
the
far.
squished in ones.
Okay, I have another set of markers for that where like it's all brought. Oh wait, no, but we
were using those last Sunday.
Okay.
Thursday.
Right, because we brought them all in, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's good. That's actually fine. Because at least that way you have a visual anchor for the 2 towers. The 2 tower placement is probably the toughest.
And for everyone that's been watching the Hector Lectures one, it looks like they use the markers the same positions we haven't managed about.
Yeah.
Any way we can practice with those markers up?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's there's definitely a lot to practice, but what's it called? Do you think AV? Do you think we're gonna do like maybe another drill before we go into ultimate, or?
Yes.
Wouldn't mind.
Yeah, it's a lot actually. If anything, it would be ideal if everyone.
Praise be to the Serena. Okay, so that's they're not quite exact, but that's kind of what our markers look like.
Yes, they do.
For ultimate. Give me just a second.
I think at the very least, everyone should do like at least one run of each group. So like everyone should know what it's like to be a 1, a 2, and a 3. I think that would be the most reasonable.
Oops.
Or at least most of us, yeah.
One second.
Yeah, man. It's when you're actually doing this whole mechanic in practice, it comes out like it's gonna feel really fast. It's gonna be coming at us like pretty fast. It goes like in brisk succession.
Don't think these are going to be as much as I would like them to. Kind of. Makes it easier for me to clear it. Okay. So on this one, we're gonna have no arrows on 1, arrows on 3, and no arrows on 2.
Okay, so everybody roughly spread out where they were before, like we practiced when I asked earlier.
Shouldn't we start from in the middle since that's where we're going to be in when the phase starts?
Well, what will happen is when we're all in the middle, yeah, that will be stacked probably for mitigation stuff. And then when Nidhogg jumps down, Zad will face him towards north, and then that's when everybody will spread out in the southern parts, in their like rough pre-position spreads, just to like, you know,
To help identify the tower.
Yeah, and then once the numbers go out, that's when people will start shuffling around and things like that.
So the up-down arrows are only on the 3 group. We'll
Okay, okay.
yeah, they are only on 3. We'll do Aro has an up arrow and Voss has a down arrow.
Okay, so then when the numbers first come out, that's when everyone can be like, okay, now this is your opportunity to like call, like basically claim a spot. So like me and Fuzz here, we have a 1 and a 2 here. So then one of the 3s could come over here, just as a temporary like placeholder until the arrows actually come out before solidifying the positioning. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then go for, since I'm a 2 over here already, you could go over to the B side. Just as like a pre-position measure.
Yeah.
So then when the arrows go out, who has arrows again?
Aru, what did I say?
Yeah, Bob.
Aru and Voss, and I think I said Aru had up, Voss had down. Is that correct?
Yep.
Right, so Aru, you would have to swap to the B side. Because that's where the static oh wait.
No,
It doesn't matter, right? I
Well,
could just
we already-
place the right way, right?
We were setting it static so that it doesn't. Cause-
Yeah, because if it's static, there's no confusion, and then you're just always looking west. So if you're 1 and you have an up arrow, you would just look this way. If you have a down arrow, you are on this side. If you're a 2 with a down arrow, you're on this side. If you're a 2 with an up arrow, you're on this side, and then the same for the 3s.
Yeah, because
Yeah. If you have an up arrow, you're always looking west, so you need to be where you need to be if you're looking west. If you have an arrow, I'm sorry. If you have an
Yeah, just
arrow.
say if you have an arrow, period. I mean, technically, you could wing it, but the less having extra things that could cause issues is probably the better.
because
Aru and I
the
both thought the other direction, so
because
Well, you
the-
won't know until the cast goes out. So, like, you'll get your debuff and then you'll get your arrow. You don't get them at the same time, right?
Yeah, you.
no, I know. I just last time I had an up arrow, and so I stood on this side where the 3 was because I thought we were facing east for some reason, but I missed the west part.
No.
East.
So we're always facing
And-
west.
The reason also we do that is the sticky problem comes when if the south person has an arrow, and if it's something like a down arrow, they would actually have to go all the way to the arena edge to place the tower properly, which is already like, that's... And if you're a melee of any kind, that's already like, oh, that's really bad. And even up arrow too, they would have to like go all the way to the end of the arena to face it outwards. It starts getting really messy, and so by assigning static positions for the arrows, you avoid that one person getting totally screwed. Because then another, what's it called? If you're not paying attention as a south person, and if you have an arrow, you might accidentally throw your tower into the stack too. So that's also not bueno. So yeah, there are good safety reasons for why the arrows have to have static positions. Also to keep the mechanic like as consistent as possible, and that's the really important thing, consistent as possible.
Yep. Alrighty. You ready to practice?
Yes.
Okay. So we're spread out. He's casting what the fuck ever to give us our up and down arrows and our circles, because I can't remember the name of it at the moment. And then after that, we are getting ready. The ones are getting ready to place their towers, and he is casting a Lash and Nash. He's casting a Lash and Nash, so make sure you are in, because he is casting Lash first.
So the important note is that when the Lash and Nash cast finishes, it's not going to be in and out right away.
Right.
It's going to be the stack marker first, and then the 1 towers are gonna
Actually, yeah, I
poop
think
out.
regardless if he's casting Lash and Nash, you always want to be right here.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as you are on the target ring, that is totally fine.
Yep.
And then the same thing applies for the 1 people who are pooping out towers. As long as you are touching the boss's hitbox, like just the outer ring, that's where you want to be ideally during this part.
Yes. Alright. So he's casting Lash and Nash. The cast is finishing. Our 1 towers are placing, and the Lash is going out, so everyone in. Do Lash first.
I should also note, actually, in the stick, usually it's a good habit to get into. If you are a 3 going or a 1 that eventually has to soak those 1 or 3 towers, it's usually a good habit to start moving towards your tower right after the stack happens. Because if you wait too long, if you get a Nash and Lash combo, and if you're the person who has to go to the south tower, and if you move like only after the Nash goes out, you might be too late. Unless you pop sprint, but that's like, it's really sketchy. So as an important note, like once people who soak the stack, if you have a tower to soak, start moving towards your soak bay tower right after the stack. That's probably the safest thing you can do. Yes, AV.
Okay. The lash has gone off. Threes, you are getting ready to soak your one tower. And we are avoiding the Nash. And then twos are getting ready to place their towers. So yeah, Vina, you would want to be on the outside, probably on this one, because Aru is soaking the south one. Keep in mind, circle is 3 as well.
Yeah, circle is 3. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Well, you would have to be careful about going south on, like, so if we're in, so everyone come in real quick. So, like, we have your 3 towers that are placed around the edge, right? Da-da-da-da-da. If we are in, you need to make sure that you run to the outside of your tower. If you and another person run south together, there is a good chance that you will miss this tower. Whoever needs to correct to come here to soak this one.
I think you said he was gonna be going south because he didn't have an arrow.
It doesn't matter for the soak. The arrows only matter for the placements.
But wouldn't you want to just try to keep
Yeah, you should keep it consistent that way.
Well, then,
Yeah,
Ari, you should have come on this side then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I started edging
it's fine.
already.
Like,
all right. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine then.
I forgot what arrow it was because it's a circle. I thought it was the same as Rio's circle from before. So yeah.
No worries. Yeah, and I say I'm gonna change the arrows up for folks. Okay, so where was I? So the Lash just went out. So the 3s are going out to soak their towers. We're avoiding the Nash. 2s are getting in their place to place their towers. 3s, you've soaked your towers and now you're baiting. Make sure you run out to bait. You cannot forget the bait. That's fine. 2 towers have dropped. 2s are running in. I feel like I'm missing something.
The east and west ones now need to go towards the 2 towers. So
Right. So, well, that's where I'm here, but I feel like I'm missing a mechanic for the 2. Am I missing a mechanic? No, I'm not. Okay. So 2s have placed. The line AoEs from the 3s have gone out. The 2s are soaking. Or let me rephrase. The ones that are soaking the 2 towers are soaking. So whoever was the western one should be on the western 2 tower to soak.
Who's the one from this side?
Not Zad. It should be Fuzz. I know, because
Yeah,
I know
so
Zad
Fuzz,
was south. So
Fuzz,
Fuzz, you should be on the 4.
You gotta be on the 4 because you were on the west 1 tower, right?
Yep.
So if you are an east or west 1 group person, you are soaking the 2 towers on the east and west here.
Yep. And then the 2 soakers are stepping out to bait the lion AoE, and he is in the process of casting a Nash and Lash.
Oh, and the 3s should not be here. The 3s should actually not be coming back here. They need to be in their tower positions.
Yeah, so it looks like the movement for the 3, once you soak your tower and you bait your AoE, just move in. So that way you are already pre-positioned to place your 3 tower. Depending on whether or not he does a Nash or Lash in the process of you placing your tower, you would just be, let me see. Actually, he places the tower before he even casts Nash or Lash, so it doesn't matter.
There's no group AoE after the debate then.
Not on that one.
Well, the thing
me
is, the 3
see.
towers, the group 3 group, they do not come in for the second stack. The second stack goes without
Is
the
group
3
1
group.
and group 2. Yeah.
Exactly. You guys cannot stack with us.
I think it's just not seeing them happen at the same time that it's like I think that.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So like essentially like what happens is like 2 tower gets soaked, 2 baits while 3 is placing, and then they run in at the same time. So like it's hard for me to try to like articulate all of the
worries. I think I was just
steps.
thinking about that. But when we're soaking the towers, that's when that AoE goes out. So there's no way for us to even be in there at that point.
Correct.
Yeah, and then if because the stack and the 3 towers happen at the same time, if you guys were to stack with us, all of like your dives would kill the stack.
Right.
So you cannot.
Again, it was just a mistake in like when things went out, but now I get it.
Right. Yeah, it's this
Yeah,
is
I don't
definitely one of those
think
things
I don't
where,
think that there's not a stack when 2s go to place their towers, right?
No.
No, it's just 1s and 3s.
Yeah, the second stack will go off shortly after the 2 tower soak-in baits.
Yep.
Like a little shortly after the 2 tower clones start casting. Like maybe just before their halfway point. Like you'll see Nash and Lash also be casting too. But yeah, it's all of that is happening at once. But
okay, so 3s go step to place your towers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuzz and I are doing the bait while the 3s are in position. So the 3 towers get placed. Fuzz and I are running into the stack.
Yep, after you guys have baited your clones.
Right. He did a Nash, so we're out. And then the 2s and the remaining 1, you guys are getting in position to soak your tower. Everybody else is running in because the Lash is coming. And then you guys are baiting your tower. And then he's targeting Gopher with Dragonlance. So don't be East. Skip behind him.
Yeah, Dragonlance is if you're ranged, you can actually outrange Dragonlance if you like pre-position yourselves, but that's
spicy.
It's what was I gonna say? Because for the next mechanic that happens afterwards, that's where we have to talk about pre-positions for like the enumeration towers, but we won't go into that for now.
Right.
They don't seem that bad, the enumeration towers.
Right, and the way we're gonna have it so like range to the fixed spots and melee flow and all that jazz, and range gets to bait it and blah blah blah, and well, yeah. We're limited on time, and we're not going tomorrow, so rather than doing another round tonight, I would like to go actually into Ultimate.
Yeah.
And then hopefully let's try to get a couple clean sanctities tonight. Pretty please.
Yeah, practice will help, but I do want to see it.
Right, yeah, because it's like it's very fast, and like it's nice to know where the positions are, but like you need to learn the speed at which the mechanics are going off.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is the biggest part. Okay, make sure you are repaired. You have your food, your pots, your dark matters, your food buffs, all that jazz.
Do you mind if we take a break now and then maybe we can just kind of power through the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's just be back at the hour.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, there's gonna be.
I gotta pee out there. I need to make some more pumpkin ratatouille. If you want to get something for dinner, you're just gonna stuff your face full of cheese and Pringles. I ordered first. I just put a 10-piece chicken McNugget in a chicken sandwich that you get. Okay. boots is sad using. Oh my god, I'm retarded. Woo! Where's the boots? Oh, they are. It's an umbrella party over here.
Oh my god. Imagine. I'm so glad they add the. I'm glad they added the change poses.
Oh
for
no!
these.
Yes, I do.
These-
I do like the change poses for the umbrellas, except for like the two of them don't really cover you anymore because it's like over your shoulder.
But people hold umbrellas like that. I know I like to hold my umbrella like that.
Oh no, yeah.
Even if it is technically suboptimal coverage.
Did you say some all coverage?
Ball.
Suboptimal. Oh my god. Sad. Sad, did you catch my
This is
pun
not the
while we
emote
were
I was looking for.
I didn't catch anything. I just sat down.
no, while we were doing the drills, I said grace period, and then because the Stydian, he's doing die from grace.
Oh,
Get
you're
it?
funny.
It's good. If I knew the movesets better, I would have gotten it much quicker.
Yes, when the numbers first come on, it's called die from grace.
What is the emote that I'm looking for that I can't find?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, actually, I see you both have the PvP armor now.
Yeah, Maroka's just got his today. He was getting really frustrated with the PvP. I felt bad.
PvP, it's you're either on a winning high or you're on a losing low. There's no in between.
I am
You
definitely.
can't.
Yeah.
You can't be either if you don't play anymore.
I was on a losing low for like 4 days. And then I had a really good streak of luck for 1 day, and I'm currently sitting on my promotional match from Platinum, and I haven't done any PvP since then because I'm stressed.
I never got stressed with PvP ever, not once.
All I can think about is like my silver to gold match. Like that's the only one I think about, and how it took me like 5 attempts.
There was that one night where me and Avy played like 5 games together.
It was quite fun.
Yeah, man. I haven't been in PvP for a bit either, but there is a fear.
Yeah.
God, if I could somehow snatch just the 100th spot, I don't even want like anything higher than that. Just in the top 100, I would be happy. I just want the bottom. It's fine. Just for the thing.
Nothing big at all. Nothing. Just the bottom of the 100 best.
I gotta somehow figure out how to get my fat ass into Crystal before fucking 6.18.
I'm actually wondering when that is gonna be.
I would imagine it would be in July, because we should have 6.2 in August. give or take. Because 6.1, or yeah, 6.1 came out in April, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it should be 4 months from April, so that should put it in August. Alrighty.
Okay. Check your foods. Check your friends' foods. Check your enemies' foods.
We must all make sure that we are friends of Fuzz tonight. No Fuzz, no food tonight. Alrighty, it looks like all friend foods are accounted for.
Okay. Well then, the things.
Do it.
Zad, do you not have a Tink stance on?
Oh, apparently not.
I seem to be getting hit by the bosses.
I was
And it hurt
like,
a bit.
man, I pulled Hacker out of some real quick somehow.
Oh.
That doesn't happen usually. Awkward.
Quit busting around, Zed.
Oh my gosh. We didn't practice.
We didn't practice
Clearly,
this.
you guys just need to use fucking quelling strikes and smokescreen. God.
Memories.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go click that button.
Go
you
level
know.
my archer for quelling strikes, lol.
No, the best way to drop your enmity is to just die. Just hit the
True,
wall.
that is
You're
big
I'm
true.
gonna go back to zero.
It's a fact.
That's exactly what I did. I just fell over from 2 autos.
Okay. Things.
Should have shade shifted.
Should have shade shifted. Should have.
Mhm.
Whatever. Not tricks of the trade, but tricks of the trade. I don't remember what that skill's called anymore.
Oh, the FF11 tricks of the.
Alright, Tether's out. I didn't pop the pot because I'm good at this game. Oh, goodness. We're getting Octa West. He's a little off center, so just be careful. Nice, good job. In. Nice, good job.
I'm got one-shotted. Alright,
Wow.
wrap it, everyone. We can go home.
I always have to sabotage the first pull for good luck.
Indeed.
Everybody collect your ultimate weapon upon passing go. We are done. We're finished. It's great. Good job, everybody.
Lying.
Look, we're just skipping ahead. We're sparing Thornton.
I know, this way we don't have to beat Thornton's ass in 2 timelines. Doesn't
Right.
that benefit everybody?
Alrighty. So yeah, just the big thing. Let's try to get to Sanctity and let's try to keep it clean getting in there.
Hey.
Okay. Things.
Hello? Skills? Please go off. Move. Blue. Blue. Blue, blue, blue. Move.
Left tower.
Good job. Focus. Dark Knight is a B. B is in boy.
Range swap.
We're going counterclockwise. Nicely done. Good job. DPS meteors. DPS are going out and clockwise. Okay. Tanks and healers are getting the intercardinal meteors. Hit your knockback if you're not in the middle.
Oh no, the meteors.
Yeah.
That was a really good pull, though.
That was a really good pull.
It was a good pull. It was a great pull.
See, I don't know how to avoid that if you're running meteors, like knowing what to do.
It's very difficult to make that split decision fix, unfortunately. If we just get a shitty pattern, it's
Like if I see it, I kind of saw that the first 2 meteors that Aru dropped were kind of close to each other, so the one I was gonna drop was definitely gonna be too close. Like, you would do some kind of in between, like the fire puddles, like one here, one here kind of deal, right? I guess maybe.
I guess it depends, because like that, was that a curse pattern? I didn't actually check. But
I was straight south, so
It wasn't real cursed because I guess you were straight south. I was north. I was like B.
Oh, you were B. Okay.
if that's
Kinda
the
bad.
case, so since you guys are the cardinal ones when you're running meteors, if you were on, say, like the northeast or the southwest side, when you were soaking your first tower, try to be on the, how to explain this?
I was on the very edge of it too because I've been doing that.
Which edge
Yeah.
though? Were you on the edge?
Far edge.
Yeah, I was on the far edge, but I was on the far edge on my side, so I was over here.
Right. So
Ah.
like the
But the farthest, I was on the edge that would make me run the most. Does that make sense?
Right.
So like you
Yeah.
were when you soaked your tower, you were on the northern edge of your tower, not the
Like
northeastern
my tower,
edge.
yeah, like my tower was on B, but I was as close to A as possible with still being in the tower.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to do like some weird not stutter step shenanigans, but yeah, kind of like how you described, like placing it in the butt crack of like the fires and then one on the edge.
If it happens, I'll try that if it happens.
I have
Yeah.
seen that as like people recommending you just get in the habit of doing that, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been running in the butt cracks no
every
matter what.
like
Period.
you should be running in the butt cracks. Like it should be like one out, one in the butt crack, one out, one in the butt crack.
Okay, could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
That
Just do
may
one of
be
these.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, I think
Encore.
good pull though.
Cool.
This is a very good pull. Because she loves the outside. The outside is her freedom. Move. Red. Move. I'm gonna get the left. Oh, we got multiple people down. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want a soda. You can have it.
generally doesn't seem like 1 to 2 deaths there doesn't go
I
well.
would like another water though, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's really sketchy there.
My tether got double hijacked. Did you give me fries? Oh.
Hard for it not to in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 death is like, okay, maybe you can do it, but 2 is like, oh, no. It's, that's
Thank you.
probably stretching it a bit much.
Okay. Things.
Gracias. Ooh, I definitely almost got myself killed grabbing that bottle of water. He was in the middle of a cast that I was not paying attention to. What you doing, Munchkin? Red.
Put in.
Move. What? How did I get a damage down?
Me too? Oh, no. That's you. I was looking at my focus target.
How did that go through my hallowed? What is happening?
Oh no!
I'm really confused as to what I got a damage down from.
Shenanigans.
The only thing that gives damage down there is Ascalon's Mercy, but I didn't die. I just got a random damage down. What the fuck?
I think about that too, but I have no idea.
I didn't take any damage. I don't know.
I guess that it's just things.
Yeah? This game's fucking with me because I'm tired. Ooh, purple, 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 purple. Move.
Left tower.
Right tower.
Don't mind me, I'm clicking my buttons. Oops. Dark Knight is at 2.
Range swap.
We're going counterclockwise. Uh-oh. DPS? Oh no! That's unfortunate.
Okay. Other things.
Blue? Poof.
Left tower.
Right tower.
Good job. Oops. Dark Knight is at 2. We're going counterclockwise again. Thanks, healers. Tanks are going out and clockwise.
Tried to save it.
Yeah. It's alright. Get your knockback if you're still alive. That paralysis. No bueno for running meteors.
Sorry, my invul didn't go off.
I think you actually had a toe in a puddle, because I think I saw you
Yeah.
get a damage down. Yeah.
No, that's what I died from was a puddle.
Okay.
I think I was a little bit too far into the circle.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. Things.
Red. Move.
Left tower.
Oops. Recognize a D. D is in dog. Tank
Melee
swap.
swap. Melee swap.
Going counterclockwise. Nice. Good job. Tank healers. Tanks are going out and clockwise. Tanks and healers are going out and clockwise. Get your knockback. Ooh, we lost one. Oh no. Go Zad, we got this!
Oh god.
No problem.
Easy peasy, just 42% to go.
You guys only have 40% HP to go through. That's okay. as two double damage down to tank.
It's fine, we got this.
Pop everything. Up to the Zootopia theme song. No comment. Things.
Actually, wasn't Rot saying something like Paladin actually does more damage than Warrior right now? Like at the top
He-
percentiles?
Yes, there was a lot happening.
I don't know. I was working and kind of catatonic today while working, so I didn't really pay attention to Discord. No. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Mellow yellow. Okay, game. Okay.
Too busy thinking of your favorite words.
What?
I had a lot coming out of my face. All the words just came out at once.
No, I guess I stepped in too soon, so even though I didn't get hit by
Crap.
the Earth Donut, it snapshotted me in the Jagoon charges. And then I got yeeted.
Jesus.
That was all the words that were supposed to come out of order. They all came out at once, though. It's like when you lag a game. Okay.
Just some IRL brain lag, no big deal. Purple. Purple drink. Move.
Left tower.
Oh. Oops. Ooh. Dark Knight is at 4. We're going counterclockwise. Tanks and healers. Tanks and healers are going out and clockwise. My face.
Vina, he came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, he's there.
Yeah, Fuzz got it. Clutch Res on him.
My hero.
Dude, the res animation feels so long in Ultimate, actually.
It does.
Ugh.
Bing.
Red, 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 red. move?
Left tower.
Right tower.
Focus. Dark Knight is a B, B is a boy.
Melee swap. Melee swap.
Going counterclockwise. The minute he goes clockwise, it's gonna be all fucked up. I'm calling it right now.
I think I died.
Uh-oh.
We all died holding hands there.
We did, which is a little strange.
It's because Gof died and he had a mark, so we got double plunged.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, blame it on Gopher.
You're piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
I'm okay with this theory.
Okay. Binks.
Right tower.
Left tower.
Oops. It is a D. D is in dog.
Ranged.
We are going clockwise. Good job. Tanks and healers. Tanks and healers are going out and clockwise.
Oh man.
Oh, someone's not in the center.
Well, that's sad.
No was missing one.
Check your boots. Okay. coming.
Nope. Red?
Red.
Yeah, red.
Red. Yes, that's correct.
Move.
Going right.
Good job on not jaywalking, Aru. I saw that. Oops. Dark Knight is a D. D is a dog. We're going clockwise. Very good. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise. Tanks and healers, you're grabbing the intercardinal meteors. Hit your knockback. Very nice. Good job. Veil is up. Nice, nice. Good job. Okay, you're ready to get behind him. Behind. Very good. Nicely done. Alright, big heals. Wait, I guess I could do this, huh? I have a shield thing. I could do paladin things. Alright, so we're facing Nidhogg North.
Everybody spread out in your rough creep positions.
I'll turn tick stance off, I'm sorry.
Ah, I forgot.
Alright, check your numbers. Okay, threes have an arrow.
arrows.
We're going in first. Okay, in. In.
Ooh.
Oh, those are definitely facing in. Oh, goodness.
Okay,
And
so you
this
don't
is-
actually see the tower.
No.
No,
Huh.
the tower only pops back up when it's about to explode.
So yeah, that's why you want to always place, that's why you always want to place it like right on the edge of his circle, so that way. You
Oh
know.
yeah, I mean I
Yes.
placed it right, but I didn't know when to move out. I was waiting for the tower to come up.
Likewise, I heard the little swoosh sound.
Now,
Oh.
as soon as you get hit, yeah, then you start, or as soon as you see your friends get hit, then, start adjusting accordingly. That Lash and Nash timing is a little bit weird. It's like, it's one towers go off, and then like one towers in the stack go off, and then the first part of Lash and Nash goes off, and then 3s would move in to start soaking their tower, and then the second half of Lash and Nash would go off. And as the 3s are moving in to soak their tower, the 2s are going to place their tower. That was good. We didn't immediately all fall over.
Yeah, that was real good.
And ones didn't have arrows, right?
Ones did not have
No.
arrows. Only
Okay.
3s had arrows.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Quick fire.
It is definitely a quick fire mechanic.
Really random question, Rio. You don't happen to know the exact amount of time that goes between the start of Sanctity and when he pops back up to you?
The start of Sanctity? The start of Sanctity is about, like
How much time spans between Sanctity starting and when he goes up and when he comes back down?
I could probably tell you. Give me 1 second.
I'm back. What's going on?
I think Avy's checking right now, but you don't happen to know the amount of time it is between him jumping up for Sanctity and him coming back down?
Oh,
But DSR is fun too. I like getting punched in the face.
all I know is between Sanctity and when he pops back up, my 2 minute pops back up like midway during Meteor phase. That's what I remember, and so it's
You could
Yeah,
easily
I
say that
can
there's at least
get
40
it for
seconds
you in a
between there.
second. I just have to scroll down like 8 pages to find the timeline for phase 2. Okay, so Sanctity. Sanctity of the Ward starts at roughly 1 minute and 37 seconds, and he becomes targetable at 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So it's almost a full minute.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I can get through my both Muja charges then, so
You are welcome.
I'm gonna stop wasting those armor crushes.
We didn't need LB there, did we?
We did not, and I know for a
That's
fact
good.
I did not pot.
I
Been
only
plotting all
potted
night.
it on the return on the end.
Yeah, so that was really good.
Because we got him like as soon as he was started casting, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job.
Good DPS.
Yes, very nice DPS.
usually
Thank you.
usually for Thornton, it's definitely good to have good DPS for Thornton because then you can start saving resources for Nidhogg because the Nidhogg DPS
Yeah.
check is a lot more tight.
Yeah, Thornton
So
is a
there are
little
even,
bit
some
more
groups that will,
free.
send
See that
out
60
DPS.
Dragoon again.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. But Nidhogg is a lot tighter,
Alright.
so...
Things. I'll remember to evoke him this time.
Move. Yes, DSR. Yeah, I'm gonna say the phase 1's not too tight now that we've done it a lot. Blue, boop, boop, boop. The problem with phase 2 is dying on Sanctity, but that's like an insta wipe if you die. Move. So it's not too bad.
Left tower.
Hello, fight or flight, please go off. Thank you. Folks. Dark Knight is at 4. We're going counterclockwise.
Oh, I took a
Oh.
Oh no.
And I felt so good because I crossed over for the
fuck
minute
me.
drop out here in the call.
Just see a body pop in front of me dead.
That's funny. I don't know where I'm going.
You have no idea. I was so proud because I was like, oh, he didn't call it, but I saw it, so I switched. And then I died.
Oh, I didn't call it because I was like, oh, I'm sure Voss knows. He's watching me. Because there was one pull where we didn't call it and we swapped perfectly. So I was like, oh, maybe it's a fight.
I was like, yes, I'm proud of myself. And death.
Just put a toe a little too far into that wall.
Okay. Thanks.
I
Ooh,
mean,
excuse me.
funnily enough, if there was a time to die during that mechanic at the beginning, is actually probably.
I don't know. It leaves your 3-man party kind of sussy for the leaps. You'd have to tank up
Especially if they're the marker.
move. Blue. Move.
Left tower.
Oops. These fucking, like, garbage hybrid rotations is so sussy. Dark Knight is at 2.
Melee swap.
May
Melee
as well.
swap.
We're going counterclockwise. Nicely done. Good job. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise. Nice. Good job. Oh, just kidding. Bleh. It looked like all the towers were accounted for.
Yeah, I missed out.
Ah.
Okay. Abby.
That could have been bad. I definitely was about to pull that boss 10 seconds too early. Ooh. Hello? My skills are not going off. It's fine. It's fine. Yellow. Move. Oh
Moved
dear.
early.
Can I
I'm
get
also
two?
not in the right spot.
I'm gonna see if I can get 2 tethers, but nope. That's alright.
Just wanted to see how much I could fuck that one up.
How? Wait. So I don't know
Why?
how I didn't die for that. That's so strange.
It's okay, we just pretend it never happened and go again.
I would appreciate that.
Bing.
Someone clip that on their stream, please.
Flip that one.
Oh lord.
What's that Itachi meme? I was just simply testing my limit.
A test of your reflexes.
Oh Jesus! This entire thing is a test of reflexes.
Move. Blue. Move. Ooh, Vina.
Right tower.
Left tower.
Vina's scaring me. Oops. Darkness it to tank swap. Going clockwise. Oh no, fuzz. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise.
See you, Rio.
There's a fucked up one too.
Can't be fucked up if the meteor person dies.
Yep. I was like, nope, you're Fuzz's partner on that swap. So see ya, dude.
Eh.
Bye, bitch.
That is effectively what Arya just did to you.
Okay, oh, bye, yo.
Yeah. Oh, that swap. I was like, see ya, dead guy.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Well, you're gonna die too, because if I die.
Yeah, but I didn't die to the ice.
I know, true. At least you were with someone.
See, Aru was like,
I
nah,
had
if
a
I'm gonna
partner.
die, I'm taking the whole party with me.
Okay. Things.
I'll take a look at it in a minute. Move. Red, 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 red. No, I lied.
Oh, it's
Yellow,
yellow.
yellow, yellow, yellow,
yellow.
yellow. Sorry.
It's okay. We got it. We got it. We adjusted. Left tower.
Right tower.
Perfect. Dark Knight is a B. We're going clockwise. Where the fuck is the eyeball? I looked right at that fucking eyeball because I couldn't find it. I'm so bad at this game. Sorry.
No, that was the awkward one for the 2 side. Because it was clockwise and both eyes were in the clockwise area.
One where you have to like go against your instinct and look
Yeah, you have to like look in the arena. I like looked around the entire fucking arena and I was like, where's the eye? I couldn't see it for some reason.
Looking in just feels like, wow, what am I, a psychopath? Gosh.
I literally look in every single time.
Oh no, I'm a out-looking person.
No,
Same.
everyone looking in.
I just got a text asking me if I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow afternoon,
Oh,
or if I
Are
want
you?
to go with them.
Well, are you?
You'd have to catch a really quick early morning flight.
That would be difficult.
I mean, is it free? Like,
SADA, SADE period at the start of it.
I mean, that's kind of close to like Zada, right? Like
Yeah,
Zada Adelaide.
that is what we use as Adelaide SADA.
That's Sade.
Okay. Bing.
is Vina good?
Yeah, Venus said they're ready.
Oh, I didn't see. Sorry.
Sad going on a secret trip to Disneyland that you didn't even know about. Woo. Gotta get through Sanctity. Sanctity is the purple. Purple. Sanctity is the hard part of this phase. Oh, excuse me. Move.
Left tower.
Right tower.
Clear A. Unless you don't value your life.
I mean,
where are they again? Should I just go
Vogue.
stand there?
Come sit next to me, Gopher. It's nice and cozy, I promise.
No, don't you see? That's why Vina gave me single target shield, because he knows.
You gotta get your third eye
This is
crack,
it.
Rio.
This is the insurance, because of my bad habits from before.
Dark Knight is a D. Tank spot. We're going counterclockwise. Nice, good job. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise. Bad missed his
Oh
tower.
no, so sad.
Ugh.
Told me go for it.
That was me missing the tower, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
It was tight.
Yes, it was. I think, unfortunately. Yeah, you ran into it like as the effect was going off, so I definitely think you got snapshotted out of it, unfortunately.
The one.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Beth.
That was a 3 tower though in the middle.
Yeah, there was 3 in the middle. It was me, you, and Vina, I think?
Vina.
Yeah.
One time being a pixel-sized
It,
hitbox
it,
is a
it was
detriment.
also a very tight butt cheek on the
With-
tower stand.
Yeah, yeah, I think the ices are creeping in a little bit, so let's try to get them a little further out. They're definitely creeping in.
I was trying not to motor through it and get hit by the ice.
Yeah.
Okay. Ding.
Move. Yellow. Move.
Left tower.
Right tower.
Uh-oh. Oops. Dark Knight is a B. B is in boy. We're
Wow.
going counterclockwise. Okay, good job. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise. There are 2 towers in the middle.
Oh no, that's so sad. Which towers were those ones?
It was mine again.
Yeah, that one was a little weird because you had to go like to your right on the pull before that, and then to your left on this most recent pull because of the tower orientation. The ices looked better on that one though.
ISIS.
Ice petals.
Nice.
Okay. Dings.
Allah Akbar.
Hmm.
Same.
Move. Red, 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 red. Move.
Left tower.
Yeah, my favorite thing about that tank
Clear A?
buster, yes, clear A, is like actually watching Zad and I jump in at the same time. Votes. Like my favorite part. Dark Knight is a D. D is in dog. We're going counterclockwise. Ooh! Oh, rip fuzz. Tanks and healers. Tanks and healers are going out and clockwise.
Okay. Things.
Check your foods, by the way. Move. Blue.
Left tower.
Booked. Dark Knight is at 4.
Okay,
Melee swap.
We're going clockwise. Nicely done. DPS.
maybe a fucked up one.
DPS are going out and clockwise.
Weird as fuck. Okay.
Ugh.
I think you stutter stepped right at the start there, boss, and got double dropped meteored.
I was trying to stutter step because we were on the same side.
Oh, rip.
That was the nasty
Need to be a
one.
little bit further out. Yeah, we were on the same side and we were just off by a little bit.
No worries.
Okay. Things.
Move. Excuse me. Blue. Move.
Left tower.
I did not think I was going to make that.
Voked. I regret putting that extra one in. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I'm certainly not. Oh, we got it! Dark Knight is a D.
Hey, swap.
Range.
We're going counterclockwise. Well done. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise.
Good.
Okay, tanks and healers are going to the intercardinals. Oh, I got ice. Hit your knockback.
Oh, I hit it too late. God damn it.
Oh.
I think I called it too late. I was distracted by the fact that I had ice.
I don't do
Sorry.
a good job looking at it there. Just focus on meteors.
When you have meteors, it's definitely harder to check for
Yeah.
knockback.
I didn't think I lingered in ice, but I guess I did. I'm sorry.
It's okay, because the thing about ice is as long as you survive long enough for the last tower, it's okay if you die after.
Bruh, hot tank privilege coming in handy there, actually. And paladin privilege, because Vita was healing me and I was healing myself. Oh, it was beautiful.
I'm pretty sure only tanks can do that. Anybody else?
Oh
can
yeah,
die
for
by
sure. Because that shit still takes me hard as a tank.
Fuck it. Things.
Move. It was like ticking at the rate of the meteor drop though, so I was like, why are these meteors hitting me so hard? Blue. What is
Left
she doing?
tower.
That's fine. Smoked. Dark Knight is at 2.
Range swap.
We're going counterclockwise. Uh-oh. That's not good. TPS.
I'm not sure how Fuzz died. Oh, that Fuzz died to case. There you
I just had like 4 meteors drop on my face. It was beautiful.
Just motorboat them, it'll be fine.
It's the only way out. Okay. Things.
Move. I got the hiccups. Purple. Move.
Left.
Let me get the left tower.
Oh, okay. Just right.
I believe. Oh, I'm so fat and slow.
The save.
Oh my god, so lucky.
Oops.
We love it.
It works every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I think it works if the stack fizzles.
Like, usually if Vina's in the stack, it'll probably work, because Vina can get shields up and stuff.
Yeah.
Dark Knight is at 2. We're going clockwise. I definitely almost walked into the wall. Nicely done. DPS. DPS are going out and clockwise.
Ooh, that's got ice, that's got ice.
And we missed our. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 50-50. I should stay where I'm at or move out of the way.
That middle free for all.
Yeah.
Tray free for all. I mean, on the bright side, you do have a couple seconds of a grace period, but it's not too long.
Yeah, it's not long.
Yeah.
It's not.
What'd you say, sweetheart? Oh.
Okay. Things. A few more.
Yep. A few more good ones, hopefully. Move. purple. Move.
Left tower.
It's hard.
Which tower did you say? Star?
Right.
Okay.
We're dead.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
I can't save a jaywalk, unfortunately.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Thornton just wanted to throw you guys a curveball.
Been doing a lot of odd ones
We've
tonight. I haven't had in towers. I don't think ever before tonight.
We've had a
Oh.
lot of double ranged on those blues tonight.
Okay. Think
Oh, Zach, you've never done in towers? That
maybe like the first time very early.
Okay, yeah.
You're getting lots of practice tonight.
That's fine.
Move. Munchie, what you doing, baby?
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be like, you know this mechanic that you haven't had to do this thing for like ever? Now we're gonna give it to you for like 10 pulls.
My poor smooth brain tank is getting so wrinkled. Having to remember all this shit. Yellow.
You know, and the worst part is we're not even like a quarter of the way through.
Shh.
Shut up, Rio.
There's a lot.
Right tower.
Left tower. It's okay, by the end of this, our brains are gonna have so many wrinkles.
Like, actually evoked.
All the studying you had to do in college had led to this moment. This is where all your
I don't know.
studying skills comes in handy.
I've seen Triple Legends.
Good point.
I mean, we know one, so. Dark Knight is a B. We're going clockwise. I don't even know how Smarf got his triple legend. He just like one day shut up and was like, "Hi guys, I'm a triple legend." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Nicely done. DPS meteors. DPS are going out and clockwise. Nice. Tanks and healers are getting the intercardinals. Hit your knockback, knockback, knockback. Nicely done. Good job. Fail is up. In all fairness, there was a lot of downtime. Between, what was it, 6.3? Before 6.3 came out. Alright, behind. I think that's when he got it. We're talking about you being a triple legend. Nice. Turn tank stance off. We're gonna do some wings.
Get ready to pre-position.
Should evoke. Yeah, I know. We're talking about you being a triple legend. All right, check your numbers. Threes have arrows. We're going, so ones drop your tower. Or out. Oh shit, go for now, we're on the same side. Sorry. Were we missing people in the stack?
We were.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was only 3 people in there.
I think I got there late. I got the side switched.
Okay. Do we want to do one more? Or do we want to call it there?
Taylor's last pull. Nidhogg again. Just for the one more.
No mulligans, but one more.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Things.
This is a do or die pull.
Move. Hello? There we go. Smurf is a show off. That fucking Smurf guy. Blue. Move.
Left tower.
Poked. I might have mistimed that. Ooh. Nope. Dark Knight is a D. Going clockwise. Nice, good job. DPS. DPS are going out. Tanks and healers in the intercard. Hit your knockback. Oh, right at the end, meteors.
The
No.
meteors were way too close.
That's
Oh, so
unfortunate. That was
think
close.
I think I ran into a meteor that was dropped at 4, and I was at what, like 2-ish.
Oh, it was probably a curse
Like somewhere
pattern
in there.
then. Garbage.
So
That's unfortunate.
I was trying to look at the north side to see where they're at, to see where to stand in my tower to start, but I must have missed that. I thought I saw something near B.
Hmm.
No, I mean I was at A, so it was a
Weird.
straightforward.
Huh. That's okay.
We got to Nidhogg a couple times.
We did get to Nidhogg. We had a couple clean sanctities. We got to Nidhogg. We are making progress. Highly, 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 highly recommend you guys watch videos on thingy Nidhogg tower things.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hector
watch.
lecture is really good.
I'm gonna watch a gameplay to see exactly how fast that stuff is.
Can you guys link that Hector Lecter video in the Raid Info channel when you have a minute? That would be super fab.
Yeah, usually.
It's in raid, not the info square.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, usually like before the second stack, the mechanics happen in a very like even tempo. It just goes like boom, dot, dot, boom, dot, dot, like, and then it kind of slows down again when he starts casting the second stack.
Yeah. So, but good job tonight, guys.
Yep. Getting some practice in.
Yeah, and considering we only spent an hour and a half on the actual fight itself, we were doing good. So we will hopefully see more on Wednesday. Oh, speaking of this coming raid week, Thursday,
Yes.
boss's schedule changes, so we will be starting an hour late on Thursday, an hour later, and I will update that in the schedule channel for you guys.
Okay, so same days, but just Thursday is an hour late.
Yeah,
Wednesday's your same day.
Thursday will start at 10 Eastern instead of 9.
Okay. Are you at least feeling better, boss?
I mean, yeah, I just have this lingering cough, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say both you and Aru sound like you are definitely sounding better, but you got a little bit of a cough still.
I did
Aru
pull something
actually
today.
talked tonight.
Tried in between.
Yeah, you still sound a little scruffy.
I pulled something today when I coughed. It was the worst.
Oh no.
All right, buddy.
It hit something like something hit my rib, and I was like, oh god.
Ooh, yikes.
Alrighty, good shit tonight though. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
Night, guys.
have a good night, everybody.
Ciao.
Night.
Good night.
Is that what this is going for? Yeah. Alrighty, friends, I'm gonna turn the stream off because I'm also going to go to bed. So I'm tired. So I will see you all maybe before Wednesday? I don't know. Probably not. Probably Wednesday.